I want to be an engineer.
I want to be a filmmaker.
I want to become an entrepreneur.
Now I become an RN.
I'm a healthcare professional.
I want to be a successful businessman.
Hello and welcome to fYouTure here on Fullerton College Television. My name is Adrian, and today we'll be having a fellow Hornet share with us why they chose their major and how that choice will benefit their future. Here with us is Kane.
Hi.
Thanks for being here, Kane.
Thanks for having me.
Awesome. So where did you grow up and go to high school?
I went to Troy, and I grew up in Anaheim, so just next door, you know, and I was up there at Troy for about 2 years before I transferred, and I went up north to the Bay Area, and I finished out high school at Abraham Lincoln High School in San Jose.
That's awesome. That's so cool. Did that affect did it affect you moving up north? Was that?
I think it was a good change.
Mm-hmm.
I felt like I really needed it. I was going to Troy, and you know, when you're a freshman, you know, you're just dumb, you know, and you don't think ahead. And basically that's how I was, and I don't know, I just ended up not being very happy, you know, come sophomore year. And my mom had recently gotten a new job up north as a teacher, full-time. So, you know, I figured, you know, why should I stay here and, you know, put up with all this when I can just go and, you know, start over? And I felt that's the change I needed, and that's what I did, and it was the right choice.
Yeah, that's awesome. So what made you decide that going to Fullerton College was going to be the best path for yourself?
Basically, when I heard about their theater arts program, and they're pretty close to where I live as well, so it kind of has that added benefit.
Yeah.
But mostly for the theater programs, and I heard that my dad had gone to this college as well when he was younger, and he said that, like, you know, they're pretty solid on all that stuff, so he's like, give it a try. You know, if you like it, cool, stay. If not, you know, find something else. But so far it's been pretty good, pretty enlightening experience, you know, just going to class, you know, and meeting new people is always fun, and, you know, hearing about why they want to do it and where you come from. You know, everybody comes from all walks of life. So I think it's pretty interesting to go and, you know, meet these people who share the same kind of passion I do with acting and performing.
Okay, so is that your major? Is
the theater my major? Yes,
Yeah.
it is. I chose that. Originally it was supposed to be something in administration of justice.
Okay.
But the classes were pretty lame. They were boring, and, you know, I didn't like the teacher. Put me to sleep. So it was just like, nah, this isn't for me. You know, I like the idea of it, but I don't like, you know, the classes I got to take. So I switched it up again and gave this a try. And yeah, I like it so far, you know, and I think this is really what I like. It makes me happy, and I really like to make like a, you know, a lifelong career out of this if at all possible.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that's why I chose my major.
Okay. And then, has your family supported you along the way with your major decision, or?
Yeah, they have, especially my dad, since he's already in the industry. He likes the idea because he knows he can put me in stuff. But that's not the reason why I did it. You know, I'm not doing it because my dad like wanted me to or nothing like that. But I genuinely do have an interest in it. And but my mom too. She likes the idea of me doing it. My sister, you know, she's like, "Oh, I'll do it so I can meet like all those famous actors and actresses, man. Like, come on, you know." So I'm like, all right, you know, if I make it, yeah, you know, for sure. But yeah, generally my whole family, nobody has any objections to it that I can think of. But yeah, everybody's pretty supportive. They just want me to, you know, if I commit to it, you know, to see it through to the end. And that's what I'm trying to do.
Yeah.
That's why I'm here. Hasn't been easy, you know, because like I said, I just from switching to like, you know, something like in law enforcement to this, you know, it's like doing like a 180, you know.
Yeah.
So, but it's been cool. They all like it.
Yeah.
And basically, yeah, they're all pretty supportive of it.
That's awesome.
I'm
That sounds
thankful.
like you have a really good support system.
Thank you.
So let's go ahead and put a bookmark on that, and come back after the short commercial break. So stay tuned. Welcome back to Future. I'm Adrian's name, Adrian, here with Kane, talking to him about his chosen career path here at Fullerton College and what steps he's taken to make sure that they come into fruition. So what position do you seek to reach and why? Before the break, you told us you wanted to be an actor. What exactly would that entail?
Basically, yeah, I just wanted to be an actor. If I'm interested in other career fields, I like writing as well. I find that pretty interesting. Just kind of like explore my creativity and see, what I can come up with that nobody else has come up with. Just to stay like kind of original about it. But basically, yeah, I mean, I like acting and yeah, not much else to it.
That's really cool. And what's your plan after Fullerton College? Are you planning on transferring maybe?
Yeah, I hopefully want to go to Juilliard or
wow.
Juilliard. Yeah, Juilliard, my bad. And it's in New York, I believe.
Yeah.
So, but it's like this whole thing where you have to like audition to get in, and they don't want no just average Joe getting in there. So I'm like really, really trying to work on my craft while I'm here, and trying to just I'm like a sponge right now, just trying to soak up as much as I can from not just the teacher, but even like my classmates that have more experience than me. What they tell me, I listen and just hear what they have to say. But hopefully, yeah, that's like my ultimate goal is to. But if I have to be here more than 2 years, that's like so be it,
Yeah.
But like ultimately, I want to go to Juilliard so I can further like my craft and be around people who like love it like I do and like really want to do it, because when you're surrounded by people who aren't as passionate, you pick up on that whether you know it or not. Like subconsciously, like you can feel it. Like, all right, like this guy doesn't care.
Yeah.
This guy's just here for the credits or whatever.
So you say that Juilliard's kind of like your goal after Fullerton, but sometimes students don't transfer on time. And do you think that going to community college kind of teaches students some patience when it comes to the transfer process?
Definitely, yeah. I can't teach patience just because there's no instant gratification. Like a lot of people know that they might not graduate from Fullerton College, so there's no real rush. I think everybody kind of here knows that they're gonna transfer out, or at least most people do.
Yeah.
But if not, I mean, that's cool. I know a guy that's been here for like 6 years already. And he's just kind of trying to find his way. Which is cool because that's what college is all about. Nobody comes in here knowing what they want.
Do you think that it poses advantages and disadvantages going to a community college?
Some definite pros and advantages are, like I said, like probably like the tuition. I mean, I didn't pay a whole lot coming here, thankfully, but I know like some people, they don't have like thousands and thousands of dollars to go to a university like straight out of high school. And even if you could, why would you want to do that? Just because you can save money on like 2 years by coming to a community college. So definitely big pro right there. And I can't really think of any real cons. I haven't experienced any cons since I've been here.
Yeah.
But if I had to really, really think about one, it would probably be just surrounded by people, like I said, who aren't as like passionate about it like you are. They just come because maybe they're forced to, or their parents are like, hey, you got to come to college, or we're gonna kick you out.
Yeah, no. So it sounds like you definitely have some passion. So thank you for coming and sharing with us your wise words. You inspire future students and current students, and thank you for being on this encouraging episode of Future. So thanks for stopping by. We will see you next time here on FCTV, and take care.
Thank you.